Good morning, friends. In this session, we will be discussing with knocking and its mechanism in the IC engine. In the last classes, we have discussed about the calorific value and the determination of calorific value for a solid and liquid fuel by using the bomb calorimeter solver. Next topic is knocking and its mechanism in internal combustion engines. What is this knocking? Okay, knocking, what is knocking means? It's a rattling noise which is produced in the internal combustion engine. Okay, when the engine is started, it will be producing a undesirable or undesirable noise which is called as a knocking. Why this knocking is happening in IC engine? Okay, let us see that. Okay, the compression ratio will be there in the IC engine. What is this compression ratio? It is the ratio of the cylinder volume at suction stroke, okay, to that of the ratio of the cylinder volume at a compression stroke. Okay, I think you should have remembered, you have studied in the 10th standard. Okay, working of the IC engine is there you should have studied. Okay, when the engine is started, what will happen actually here? Okay, the piston will be going back. When the piston is going back, fuel and air mixture will be entering into the cylinder, and that fuel and air mixture will be compressed. Okay, so just imagine when the piston is going back, that is the suction stroke. Okay, and when the piston is pressing the fuel and air mixture, that is compression stroke. Okay, so when this ratio is increasing, the efficiency also increases. What is compression ratio? Ratio of the cylinder volume during the suction stroke to that of the compression stroke. As this ratio increases, efficiency also increases, but only up to the certain limit. Okay, but only up to the certain limit. Beyond a certain compression ratio, what happens here is explosive combustion of the fuel and air mixture takes place here. Okay, in a thermal shock wave, these waves hit the inner walls of the engine and piston, producing a rattling noise which is known as a knocking. Okay, so what is happening here? Actually, when you start the engine, fuel and air mixture entered. Okay, and it is compressed. The vehicle is not started. Once again, the piston will go back. It will take some more amount of fuel and air mixture. Once again, it is compressed. Combustion is not taking place. So when many times when we are starting the engine, what will happen here? In a cylinder, large amount of the fuel and air mixture is accumulated. Okay, so at last what happens? The engine is started. At a time, rapidly the fire is moving. Getting? So incomplete combustion of the fuel air mixture takes place. At a time it caught fire. Okay, the fuel is not completely burnt. Keep that in your mind. Okay, the fuel is not completely burnt. Okay, so incomplete combustion of the fuel and air mixture occurred here. So already inside the engine, it is heated already because of the rapid combustion which took place, and also there are production of some gaseous products. So at this high temperature and pressure, okay, the liberated gases will hit the walls of the engine and piston, which produces a noise which is referred to as knocking. I think you are getting the liberated gaseous products here. They will hit the walls of the engine and piston at a high temperature and pressure, which creates a noise which is referred to as a knocking. So the knocking of petrol is defined as a production of a rattling sound or a shock wave, okay, as a result of explosive combustion of a fuel and air mixture beyond a compression ratio. Fine. You know how the knocking occurs? Let us see the mechanism of knocking. Knocking occurs due to the explosive combustion of the fuel and air mixture. Here what will happen, the reaction will be spreading. The chain of reactions will be proceeding at a faster rate, and which produces unstable gases. When the fuel is burnt in excess of air or oxygen, it should supposed to give carbon dioxide and water. That is normal combustion. Under normal combustion, when the fuel is burnt, it should supposed to give carbon dioxide and water. That is normal combustion. Okay, and if it is not a normal combustion, if it is a explosive combustion, what will happen? instead of carbon dioxide and water, some other byproducts are forming here. Which are the byproducts formed here? The acetaldehyde, formaldehyde, like other gases are formed here. These gases are hitting the walls of the engine and the piston, which are creating a rattling noise, which is referred to as a knocking here. Okay, so the same thing what I explained is given here. Let me read once. Efficiency of the IC engine increases with the increase in the compression ratio. The compression ratio is the ratio of the cylinder volume at the suction stroke to that of the compression stroke. Beyond a certain compression ratio, explosive combustion of the fuel and air mixture occurs, which results in the production of a rattling noise, which is referred to as knocking. Okay, thus knocking in a petrol is defined as a production of a rattling sound as a result of a explosive combustion of fuel and air mixture beyond a particular compression ratio. See, under coming to the knocking mechanism under normal conditions, under normal conditions, when the fuel is burning with air or oxygen, which produces an unstable compound first, that is called as a dimethyl peroxide, CH3OOCH3. That dimethyl peroxide, which on combustion further will be giving rise to carbon dioxide and water. This is under normal condition. Under normal conditions, what happens when the fuel is burning with air or oxygen? It will produce a intermediate compound that is called as dimethyl peroxide. The dimethyl peroxide, it will be further burning with air or oxygen to give a carbon dioxide and water. This happens under normal condition. But then what is happening under explosive conditions? Under explosive conditions, the chain of reactions proceed at a faster rate and the fuel burns with air or oxygen, and which instead of producing carbon dioxide and water, which will be producing a large amount of gases. Okay, many types of gases like formaldehyde, acetaldehyde, etc. Okay, which are hitting the walls of the engine to produce a rattling noise. Okay, the reactions are like this. The dimethyl peroxide produced, instead of giving carbon dioxide and water, it gives acetaldehyde first, then the acetaldehyde gives formaldehyde, then the formaldehyde gives a carbon dioxide and water. Okay, this is under the explosive conditions. Under normal conditions, the fuel is burning with air or oxygen to produce dimethyl peroxide, and the dimethyl peroxide produced should supposed to give carbon dioxide and water. That is under normal conditions. Under explosive conditions, the dimethyl peroxide, instead of giving carbon dioxide and water, it gives number of gases like acetaldehyde, formaldehyde, etc. Okay, which are going to hit the walls of the engine to produce a rattling noise known as knocking. Fine, I think. Okay, am I clear till here? Okay, next ill effects of the knocking. What will be the ill effects of the knocking? It reduces the efficiency of the engine. Okay, automatically the efficiency will be reduced as the combustion is not taking place completely. Okay, it's incomplete combustion, so the efficiency will be automatically reduced. Increases power consumption. As I told you, okay, the engine is not getting started. We are starting many times, so what is happening? Each and every time more and fuel air mixture is entering, right? So increases the power consumption, and due to the rattling noise, journey will become unpleasant. Okay, the noise, it irritates. Okay, so due to the rattling noise, journey will become very unpleasant, and because of the overheating and overheating, okay, it damages the mechanical parts of the engine. Okay, this is about the ill effects of knocking. Reduces the efficiency, increases the power consumption. Because of the rattling noise, journey will become unpleasant, and which damages the mechanical parts of the engine. Okay, how to prevent? What is the preventive measures? We should supposed to use like high rating gasoline. Okay, we should use a petrol which is having a higher octane ratings, and or by adding certain substances which are referred to as anti-knocking agents. Okay, when some chemicals are added in small quantities, they will be increasing the octane rating. And please to remember, when the octane rating of the fuel is high, okay, it will have a least tendency to knock. Higher the octane rating, the tendency to knock will be least. Okay, so we should supposed to use a fuel which is having a more octane rating, or by adding certain substances which are referred to as anti-knocking agents. Okay, or by making a suitable engine modification which uses an optimum compression ratio. Okay, a suitable engine modification that is to be done, okay, which uses an optimum compression ratio. Okay, so this is about the knocking and its mechanism. Fine. So in the next topics, we will be discussing about the anti-knocking agents. Fine. Till then, take care.